Guys, it's Kara from iStampin.com. Thanks for joining me today. Today I have got this very simple and very quick, just a friendship card that I wanted to show you. This is using a stamp set that you can find in our annual catalog. It's called So Many Shells. And if you have not seen this, take a look at it. There are some wonderful sentiments here that are just perfect for friendship cards. I love the font, the mix of the script, along with the print font. But there are just some really nice things. You know, if you need kind of like a pick-me-up card, there are some really wonderful sentiments in there. So I made this one. I'm going to show you how to do some generational stamping, a very easy technique that sometimes, we forget about doing that. This is using Flirty Flamingo. This is one of the end colors that will be retiring at the end of next month, at the end of May. And you may have received an email from me last week, just just saying hi and just kind of reminding you about the end colors that will be soon selling out. So we'll be getting the retirement list probably sometime next week, I want to say. And when that retirement list hits, that's usually when a lot of the end colors start selling out. So, if there's some colors that you just absolutely love and don't want to miss out on anything like that, I do highly recommend that. But let me show you the items that we're going to be using today. So along with the stamp set, you will need to grab your Flirty Flamingo ink pad, along with your Memento Tuxedo ink. To do the die cutting, I used a combination of our layering oval framelits along with our stitched shape framelits, so you'll need to use your Big Shot. I did some embossing using our Seaside Texture Impressions embossing folder, so again, you'll want your Big Shot. And then I'm using one of our note cards. So when you get a note card, it comes with 20 matching envelopes, and so I just did a little bit of stamping on the front just to make a nice little companion envelope to go with our card. For the ribbon, this is actually ribbon that you can find in our occasions catalog. This is a 1/4 inch Whisper White organza ribbon. I just love the organza ribbon. And then I stamped on some Whisper White cardstock, and then the scallop, if you can see that, that's our Dazzling Diamonds paper. So let me show you here. I've already done the die cutting for that. So here you go. So that's the Dazzling Diamonds, and I just hopefully that iridescent can come across camera. And I thought with the shells and the ocean, I just thought it was just perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and make this. This card comes together really quickly. So you'll want to start off with one of our note cards, and like I said, this comes 20 to a pack. You just fold it. They're already cut and pre-scored for us, so once you fold it, it's a 3.5 by 5 card. And then what you will want to do is go ahead and cut out a piece of Flirty Flamingo cardstock. This is just a 1/4 inch smaller, so this measures 3.25 by 4 3/4. And then you will want to run this through your Big Shot using the Seaside embossing folder. And when you do that, because my card is vertical, I wanted to make the stripes going up and down. So you'll just want to make sure that you have your cardstock straight when you place it through your Big Shot. But this is what it will look like once we've embossed it. And before we attach that to the card base, let's go ahead and wrap our ribbon around the front. And I'm going to tie the bow to the left. You can do it to the right. I do a lot of things to the left just because I'm left-handed. And let's see what that looks like. About right. And I'm just going to tie a simple knot, and then I'll go ahead and leave the tails long until I'm ready to attach our stamped focal point. And then I can trim them just to make sure that I left it long enough. Okay, so we'll put that off to the side for a second. Next, what you're going to do is get a piece of Whisper White cardstock. This measures about 3 1/4 by about 4 3/4. So that should be plenty big for you to be able to do your stamping. So I'm going to grab my Stampin' Pierce mat. The image that I'm using is this shell right here. So I'm going to be stamping that in Flirty Flamingo. And then I chose the I'd love to talk to you about anything or nothing. And I will be stamping that in our Memento. So let's first do our seashell. And this is where the generational stamping comes in. So what I'm doing is I'm inking it up once, and I'm going to stamp this 3 times without re-inking. So I'm going to stamp here and just kind of like make a little line of the seashells. And I'm rotating, going from left to right each time. So there you can see how it gives it a really pretty ombre look with one stamp pad. How cool is that? All right, so now let's come in with the Memento Tuxedo ink, and we're going to stamp our sentiment right on top. And just to let y'all know that we are at the beginning of a new month. It's the beginning of April. So that means I have a new free card class for anyone who places an order in the month of April. It's called True Gentleman. It's using the True Gentleman suite. So perfect for the upcoming Father's Day. So there'll be more details listed on today's blog post. And then I do have a hostess code for this month as well, which means when you use that hostess code, you'll receive a free gift from me in the month of May. All right, so what I'm going to do next is die cut this. This is the largest stitched oval, and I'm going to die cut this out on our Big Shot. And at the same time, you will want to get your layering oval framelits and die cut the largest scallop in our Dazzling Diamonds paper. So I've already got the scallop, and I've got the stamped sentiment already die cut out. And what I like to do is to use our tear-in tape to attach cardstock to the Glimmer paper. So I'm just going to put quite a bit on the back side just to make sure it's nice and secure. Okay, and then just place this on the scallop Glimmer oval, just making sure all your little scallops are even all the way around. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so let's bring in our card base back in, and we can go ahead and attach this to the card base. And I'm going to use quite a bit of SNAIL, just making sure that this gets adhered well. And we can bring in our card. And go ahead and attach that to the front of the card base. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to attach our oval using Stampin' Dimensionals, and I'm going to put 3 on the top and 3 on the bottom so that the oval is kind of straddling the ribbon, and it's going to give it some dimension. All right, and then this is just going to go right here. Looks like it's a little crooked. Let me straighten this up. There we go. And then now I can take my scissors, and I just like to cut off my ribbon at an angle, and our card will be all done. And then let me show you the envelope again. So I just did the very same technique that I did here on the envelope, and I just did a little cluster right here in the bottom left corner. But isn't that just so easy and so pretty? And my card is... There we go. I think that's a little bit better. But isn't that just so pretty and just so easy? I just absolutely love it. And that Dazzling Diamonds Glimmer paper is just beautiful. So again, that was using the So Many Shells stamp set that you can find in our Occasions catalog, along with one of the Retiring in Colors Flirty Flamingo. And you can find all the information on how to make this project over at istampin.com. Just look for today's blog post. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks, guys. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give it a thumbs up if you liked this project, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.